Greetings, gang. Before I started the stream, like literally right before I started the stream, I heard, didn't they tell you that I was a savage? Fuck your white horse in the carriage. So I feel like you have shown somebody or somebody's multiple people that you are not to be fucked with. Okay. Spirit said that you asked for a particular sign or you've been trying to get some type of confirmation. So this will be your confirmation. For some of you, this will be exposure. Okay. I don't know what that means, but that's what it is. And Spirit also says that there's somebody in particular that needs to, first of all, yes, protect your peace, but like, what does that mean? Well, if you know that something bothers you, if you know that something disturbs you, if you know that something doesn't match the frequency that you're on, then unsubscribe from it. I'm not talking about just online. I mean in totality, online, offline, everywhere, okay? Um there's a certain there's a need for you to show up for yourself the same way that you've been showing up for other people. Okay? You can't It's like you cannot be concerned about how other people are receiving or perceiving this new version of you. Because for some of y'all, you've had a certain type of evolution that has disturbed the fuck out of people. Okay, specifically people from the past, of course. um and you just can't care about what these people are thinking about. You can't care what they care about. If you want to protect your peace, you have to completely unsubscribe from these other individuals' realities. Okay. I'm gonna be honest, I myself have, whether it's on YouTube or TikTok or wherever, I unsubscribe and block any type of accounts or any type of things that I know is not sufficient with the frequency I'm on. I don't watch baddies and all them things that really don't do anything but add pollution. I focus on things that can nourish my soul, right? I focus on things that can elevate me. I focus on things that can help me to continue to raise my frequency, opposed to drop down to the frequency that I don't want to be on. So let's just go ahead and protect this space, spirit. We call on the Most High. All right, that's exactly where these messages are being channeled from, for truth and clarity. All right, protect this space from all evil eye spies, known and unknown. Okay, spell work and any ill will. All right, clear and concise messages for healing, growth, and ascension only. Um, we do call upon Mommy Wata, Archangel Michael, actually, never mind, I'll keep that to myself, and Archangel Uriel. Okay. So yeah, like basically, if this is more than one individual that is disturbing you or that is trying to disturb you, again, the remedy goes back to what I just said: unsubscribe. And for some of you, it's like you've had such a transformation to the point where you don't even recognize that some of these individuals are even tugging on your energy in the first place. So it's probably like unbeknownst to you, right? Like I had no idea that's what was going on, but that's exactly what's going on. People are uncomfortable with the transformation that you've had because they're still stuck on the version of you that they knew when they knew you. Okay. There are certain individuals that are uncomfortable with the new you because they're like, well, I got adapted to this version of you. And at that space, they were able to use you, manipulate you, whatever they needed to do, that whatever they wanted to take from you. Because for some of y'all, this is about siphoning your energy. And for some of y'all, this is about taking resources, okay? Money, time, energy, creativity, whatever it is. Now, I keep seeing this message all across the internet about a copycat, a copycat. There's somebody that's pretending to be you. There's somebody that's pretending to be you. And me personally, I don't get bothered by stuff like that. I mean, like, that's a compliment. You want to be me. Great. But also understand that if this is a message that resonates with you, there's only you. No one can imitate you, even if they put on the clothes, wear their hair a particular way, do they makeup, or cut their mustache, whatever. Nobody can groom themselves into you. No one can pretend to be you, even if they've gotten away with it, because for somebody in particular, there's a situation where your identity was taken over. Okay, somebody has taken your identity, and you may know this because, see, this could be you lived with somebody. Okay, so there is some type of mail that was left behind, or you have interacted with somebody who has taken something from you, a possession from you, and basically was able to try to duplicate your energy. But none of that is going to matter pretty soon, because the truth is being exposed. Okay. There's somebody that is kind of like, has this attitude of, well, I don't even give a fuck. At the end of the day, I don't even give a fuck who's pretending to be me and who's done this and who's done that. Like, your energy feels very just like you don't have any tolerance for any of the bullshit. So you're one of them people that really do walk by faith. You're like, okay, you know what? If something is happening that is foul, okay, if something is happening that is illegal, I have complete faith that the Most High is going to expose it and correct it, and will, okay, and will. So let's go ahead and see further what's going on. I got several decks. I was gonna do a totally different stream, but then the fact that people just don't know how to just chill out, it's just, this lets me know that I have to keep my life, my business, my relationship, everything completely secret at this point moving forward. I mean, I was already doing that, but like, maybe you just need to keep your moves extremely quiet and keep these motherfuckers guessing, okay? Like, shit, confusing ass. If you at the beach, to post a video of you at the studio, okay? If you at the corner store, post a video of you in the car, okay? Just confuse them, because being on the internet is one of them situations where it's like you can only protect yourself or shield yourself, but so much, and I'm not saying that to say that people are going to be able to penetrate your energy. What I'm saying though is, you can't stop people from making fake pages and watching you. You can't stop people from popping up on your page some way, somehow, and watching you. Now, the reason why I've decided to, first, I had unblocked certain individuals, not because I was trying to let them back into my life, but because I'm like, listen, I know you're watching from fake pages, so fuck it, let's just go ahead and let the cat out the bag. But I realized that some of the motherfuckers from my past, they just don't get it. They just don't get it. It's like, no matter how many times I say it, please leave me alone, they don't stop. So I had to just go back to blocking, private in my page, and just continue to pray over my page. Every time I get on the internet, I pray over my pages. And there's certain things that you can do to protect yourself from evil eye and all that, because people will send it to you if they're on your page watching your videos. Okay, that's just how they are. Okay, so you have healed generational wounds, and there's something about karma, generational karma. So I'm gonna be honest, whoever this is that I'm channeling, and oh my gosh, like, goodness, I don't know who the hell this is, because you got my eyebrow, I mean my third eye busting right now. Like, like, I'm not even trying to be funny. My third eye is just like, so I'm tapping into somebody that is very powerful. You have very you have very strong energy. Okay, so let's just see what's going on here. Yep, here we go. Being needy. People want your energy. They want a piece of you at any cost. Okay. Okay. Spirit, what you need to do is you need to wear a particular color. Okay. Now, you'll know what color this is based on what you feel when I say this message. There's something about a particular color for you, and it's going to be different for everybody. I mean, and for some, you may resonate with me. My favorite color is red, and my power color is red. So when I wear red, it just wards off everything, even more so than black. For some reason, black just feels like I feel sexy in black, but not like protect. Well, I do feel protected in black, but I feel even more protected in red, and maybe that's just because that. I don't know. Listen, my ancestry is a little sorted, so I feel like I'm channeling powerful energy when I wear the color red. So if you wear a particular color, and this is not just, wearing it, I'm wearing clothes that represent this color. Wear your hair that color, wear your eyeliner that color, wear your hats that color. Literally drip in this color if you feel like you're under heavy attack, okay? And it's not going to be always, you're not always going to be under attack, but like shit, a lot of us are right now, and we need to do what we need to do to protect ourselves, okay? All right. So because you've healed some type of generational wounds, and this is the first card out, I want to say that you are dealing with karmic family. And yes, I'm getting sick of hearing that word. I promise. Karmic, 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 karmic. It's so overused, but I mean, it is a valid word. And I do feel like there are individuals who are very needy, okay, in your family, okay, and maybe even old friends who really are just extremely, they it's like they rely on you, or at some point they did rely on you for support, okay? Now you need to understand, and I think you already know this, you don't owe anybody anything. If anybody is coming up to try to guilt trip you into doing something for them, you know better than that. Like, you don't owe nobody nothing, okay? Because I'm really getting this energy of, it's just like energy vampires. But if you heal generational wounds, generational trauma, generational karma, and that generational karma, I'm gonna look into that, because if we're talking about generational karma, we are talking about witchcraft. We are. That's just the hardcore truth. I know a lot of people are tired of hearing that word, but like, we have to accept that that is very factual. Like, it's not just something that people are misusing, and I do feel like people do misuse it. But this this is witchcraft. So we'll look at that, okay, on a generational level, to see what that is that you heal, because this could have been something when it comes to poverty. That's really what I'm getting. This could be something when it comes to the choices that you make, or how you love yourself, okay? Other people in your family up until you could have been individuals who just chose things, people that didn't serve them. They could have chose to put other people and other things above their own self-worth, okay? So I'm really getting that heavily. And I'm also just getting heavily that you've been in this hermit mode, that you've been in this isolation period, because you've been protecting your energy, just like I'm telling you to do right now, even more so. But I also hear spirit saying that you have to come out of isolation, because isolating yourself doesn't necessarily equate to protection, okay? But I get why you're like, okay, I don't want to be perceived. I don't want to be influenced by anybody else's energy. I just want to be by myself. I get that. But there's also something very dangerous about being alone for too long, okay? So that is not the remedy. Isolation is not the remedy. For some of y'all, you have something very potent and very, very it's just very precious that you need to share with others. Now, you can do that exclusively. You can do it selectively. That's exactly what I've had to do with my own businesses. Just be exclusive with it. You know what I'm saying? But like, also do not stop the blessings and the flow of abundance in your life, because when you are isolated, you cannot receive. You know what I'm saying? So there's somebody that is in a relationship and you feel like you've lost yourself. You want out of this relationship. You don't feel like yourself in this relationship. Um, Ooh, this is confirmation for somebody, because I'm about to tell you some real tea. And you already knew this. You had a suspicion of it, I'm hearing. Your partner has been putting things in your food and your smoke, like you smoke, okay? So yeah, I'm choking right now. Not literally, but like I'm it's almost as if I'm reacting the way that you have reacted in the past because of something. That's because your partner has been doing things and it's all to control you. Yeah, this person is not even your type though. You don't even really like this person for real, for real. But this is how you know that you've been under some type of manipulation. And this individual, they're not who you think they are. Now, like the word shapeshifter could come off crazy, but it doesn't necessarily equate to something negative. But for this particular individual that you're dealing with, this person you're dating is a shapeshifter in a way that you have, listen, like you have no idea. So this person presented themselves almost like in this very, oh, I'm a really great match. I'm a great catch. But secretly, this person is very demonic, very sinister. Okay. And again, there's something with smoke specifically that I'm seeing even like you could have asthma or some type of situation with the lungs, and they play on this, so using certain chemicals and things like that to pretty much affect you. Okay. So what I will say for this person, whoever this is that I'm channeling for right now at this moment, you need to get away as quick as possible. Okay. I was in a relationship like this before and I was completely unaware of what witchcraft and all that was even about. I didn't even know that people could do stuff like this. Okay. And when I realized that I was being poisoned, oh my gosh, the shock. I couldn't believe it. And that type of betrayal, it really does something to you mentally. And this is exactly why you need to get out as soon as possible so you can start focusing on healing and moving forward. Okay. I'm getting somebody that has extreme anxiety, feeling like I'm even feeling really shaky right now. Like I don't know. I just feel because your partner knows they feel that you're about to leave. And it's true. You need to go. Because this person is trying to either they're trying to put you in a position where you're completely vulnerable and you have to rely on them, or they want you to be gone. Because it really is giving that energy of if I can't have you, nobody can have you. Mm-mm, mm-mm. Immediately no. Whoever I'm talking to, you're very beautiful or you're very handsome. Like you're very good looking. And so this makes your partner insecure. They don't like the fact that if you do anything to yourself, if you put yourself together in any way, they will do everything they can to try to tear you down because they don't want you to feel confident without their approval. Like they're the ones that have to validate your beauty, or how they have to validate it. If it's not them validating it, then they feel like they're losing control of you. They need to be able to be in control of you. And this is like, I don't know, I keep seeing that smoke, but I'm also seeing something with I don't know, like your face doesn't look well. Like you could have really dark circles under your eyes because you haven't been sleeping. um or just be in a very dark energy. You could be feeling very low about yourself, very insecure, very low self-esteem. This is what your person wants, though. This person that you're dealing with is just, they're yuck. They're very sinister. Mm-mm. This person could like to surf. I could be talking to somebody in California. I could be talking to somebody in Florida. um I'm also getting Maui. Mm-mm. I don't like this. Yeah, somebody's trying to stall you. So you already have plans to leave. You feel this nudge in your soul that's like, okay, you gotta go, you gotta go. But you probably are, and if this is, listen, if this is anything like the situation I've come from, maybe your resources have been completely depleted on purpose. They wanted to deplete you so that you couldn't have a way out when it was time for you to run. You know what I'm saying? Because they probably already knew, because you're not their first victim. You are not their first victim. This is their MO. They do this to people. It's almost like trap people in mental confinement so that you can't leave. You don't want to leave because you feel emotionally bound to this person. They could even be using sex as a weapon. Okay. Listen. It's like somebody wants you completely stalled. They want you completely stagnant. They don't want you to make any type of forward movement. This is probably because you have a lot of potential, a lot more potential than this person has. Because if they had all that potential, why would they need to even keep a prisoner? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want a lover as a prisoner? That's just fucking crazy to me. Yeah. Look, so if you live with this person, okay, if you live with this person, and you feel like you have nowhere to go, you may have to just go and reach out to a domestic violence organization. For real. I'm just being so for real. Because I know it's like dreadful, like, oh, I don't want to go to no shelter. But like you may have to in order to get away, in order to be free, in order to be safe, yo. Like sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do in order to fucking preserve your mental. You know what I'm saying? Like that, this is violence. This is violence. You cannot think that even though it's passive, that it's not violence. This is control. That is violence. That is domestic violence. And especially if you're living with this person, you got to get out. You got to get out. If there is not one person that you know that you could call where you could get help from them, find an organization that can help you. Call the domestic violence hotline, okay? And if they don't help you because they feel like your situation is not dire enough, because proving that somebody's poisoning you is kind of hard to do, but like there are lab tests and things that can be done, obviously. Okay. If you have children with this person, even more so why you got to get out, and even more so why I believe you can get help through an organization. Again, call the domestic violence hotline. Okay. Ask for local organizations in your area. Call 211. Okay, call 211. Those are the answers that I have for you, because uh, this ain't safe. It's not safe. You're being completely depleted. You're being completely drained, and it's for a reason. It's all to make this person. This person cannot maintain their facade without a victim. They need a subject. Okay, to it's like they. I gotta get out this energy. I don't want to be in this energy. I'm not going to be redundant. You know what you need to do. I said what I said, okay? What else is here, Spirit? People are just fucking dark and twisted, yo. They don't want to see you doing good without them because they don't feel good on their own. And that's even more reason why they need fucking help. These motherfuckers need to heal. And instead of trying to be in relationships with people, why don't you just work on the relationship with yourself first and foremost? Because anybody that feels inadequate, or anybody that feels like they're not good enough on their own, that's even more reason why you shouldn't be in another, like, commingling with somebody else, because then you fucking them up. No. Nobody want to be a victim. That's fucking crazy. That's sick. And some of these people got real mental issues. Like, I'm not even trying to be funny. It's not a game. These people are really dark and twisted, and they need fucking mental help, yo. It's creepy, actually. Like, being watched 24/7, it used to like really disturb me to the point where I'd be pissed the fuck off. I'm not pissed now. I'm just like, ew, y'all are nasty, because all they do is fantasize. And it's sick. It's like, yuck. I would never touch these people. And if I ever touched them, I damn sure would never touch them again, okay? I have no interest of anybody from the past. Standing firm, 10 toes down. That's what you need to be doing right now, okay? For yourself, for your own sake. Like, you deserve to have what you deserve, okay? Like, you don't have to settle for less. And you should never feel like you're stuck in a situation because somebody else is providing for you. Even more reason why you need to make sure that you have your own shit, so that if you are ever in a situation like this, nobody can prevent you from moving on, okay? I gotta build your confidence with mirror work. Okay. Affirmations. Say daily affirmations to yourself. How I built my confidence, how I really, you know, I'm not on a spiritual journey anymore. I've graduated from this spiritual journey, but I was on a spiritual journey since 2018. Okay. An intentional spiritual journey. I had a spiritual awakening far before that when I almost died as a teenager, but this spiritual journey is something that has opened me up to my shadow self. Okay, how you start to heal and evolve in the first place, how you start to work on yourself and improve yourself is through that shadow work, right? Like, certain things are hidden from you when you're first starting to heal, and that is the point of the shadow work. So give yourself time. Okay, whether it's a year, 10 years, whatever, give yourself time to be exposed to all the aspects that make you choose the decisions that you've chose in the past that were not good for you. Okay, because for some of y'all, you've been through things that have created, I'm just hearing blind spots. Okay. They've created blind spots for you, or they've made you incapable of seeing certain aspects of your true identity, and thus choosing things that are well below your value. Okay. And listen, don't mourn. Okay. Don't feel bad. Don't feel stupid. Don't beat yourself up for the decisions that you made when you didn't know any better. Just once you know better, make better decisions. You know what I'm saying? When you know better, you flow better, babe. I, yeah, okay. I'm rarely ever speechless, but right now I'm a little bit speechless because I'm picking up on somebody that has royal blood. But like when I say royal blood, like I don't know who the F you are, but like I'm really getting not Katniss Everdeen. Maybe you like Hunger Games. Maybe you like that series. I'm getting what is her name from what is her name? It's not Katniss. Game of Thrones. What is the girl from Game of Thrones? Anyway, whoever, I have her name in the back of my head too. The girl, okay, the main one. That's the energy that I'm getting. It's like you will burn people to a crisp. Okay, I don't know, something about this royal blood that I'm picking up, where in a past life you had to be very ruthless. Okay, you had to be very ruthless. There are decisions that you had to make, and this is not feeling like you were abusive of your power. It's just like the the decisions that you had to make, people didn't always agree with them, but like that was the way to keep things balanced. Okay, so you had to make decisions where you had to take people's hands off and things like that. Shit, I don't know. And I'm getting Celtic. Okay, I'm getting Celtic. I got this the other day too. What are those people called? I'm getting Celtic blood. The way you love on yourself attracts the kind of love that you deserve. Okay. Um, you may be interested in being in no, that's not what that is. But or maybe you are maybe you are just one of the people that feels like, I've been through so much now to the point where I don't want to just give myself to one person. Maybe you want to openly date and just explore who you are through the dating scene. I condone that. I co-sign that. I'm not necessarily gonna do that myself. I've done that already, but like I would say that because I've done that, I would recommend it. Because how do you really know who you are outside of the bad relationships that you've been in, unless you go out there and explore and give yourself a chance to, you know, just see what's out there. That doesn't mean you have to go hop in bed with people, okay? And I wouldn't recommend that anyway. If it's not somebody that you really see some type of longevity with, I mean, at our big age, we shouldn't be doing stuff like that. Okay. Um, you could have had a lot of people who were cheaters in your lifetime. You could have dealt with a lot of folks who were cheaters, okay? And that could have really warped your trust for maybe relationships in general. But I would suggest, working on that when it comes to your shadow work, working on your trust for others, okay? First, make sure that you build that trust within yourself, because I do feel this sense of, well, I don't even trust myself to make these good decisions. I don't trust myself to choose what's good for me. Try to eliminate that type of negative self-talk, okay? I recognize that being 100% honest with yourself is necessary in order to, you know what I mean? But like, also try not to say that you don't trust yourself. Just say that you want to continue to improve your trust with making decisions that are suitable for you, okay? Making decisions that are aligned with your highest good. If you're not good at that right now because people have really warped your trust, just work on that, okay? Don't get back into another connection until you feel stable in that, okay? Yeah, past trauma is here. Okay. Okay. They take me somewhere, so we gonna go. We gonna go there. Let's go. Let's go, spirit. I don't know what they prepare me for, but I'm sitting up straight and everything. That's how serious it feels. They're like, "You ready for this?" No, but let's go. Wicked Games. I'm hearing that Weekend song now. High for this. Okay. So I'm hearing that you're a secret weapon. By the way, if I get really quiet, I'm just listening. I'm channeling. Okay. Because I'm an intuitive reader, not a tarot reader specifically. I just use the cards. But they're definitely not the foundation or the basis for the messages that I receive from spirit. Um, you're a secret weapon. And I'm also hearing something about a concealed weapon, okay? Like I'm really seeing a gun in a safe. So I don't know what that's about. First, tell me about this trauma spirit, this karmic, not trauma, this karmic curse. Oh, well, they're saying that I already covered it. Okay, well, period. Ooh, yo. See, I knew it was about to be some shit. I just knew it was about to be some shit. We got the devil out here, so we're talking about people who are battling addictions. People who are battling addictions don't necessarily just mean drugs either, okay? Doesn't necessarily just mean alcohol either, okay? There's people who have sex addictions. Yep. Listen, I'm like, I concur. It's that shit is real. There are people who have addictions to gambling. Okay, there are people who have addictions to lying. Okay, some people like to role play. All right. Oh, and I am seeing an imposter. I don't know who this is. Oh my gosh. But the whole left side of my head and the back is like, it's amplified right now. I don't know. There's something happening in my crown and specifically on the back. Maybe you've been having some type, you have a wound or something there. Ooh, somebody needs to go get a CT scan. Okay, now I'm not a medical professional, so I don't give any type of medical advice on that scale, but I would suggest going to if you've been experiencing some type of sharp pain, because would it feel, oh, you were hit? Mm. This is scary. And I'm not scared, but like I understand why you would feel creeped out by what I'm about to say, because the relationship that you're in or that you were in, it was orchestrated by somebody else. Somebody arranged this relationship and was behind the scenes orchestrating this relationship. Like, basically, weirdly enough, how I'll say this is like you were somebody else's, like somebody was sent in to be your handler, but then that handler who's sent to handle you also has a handler. But it's so weird because it's like unbeknownst to them. But the handler pretty much gives, they feed your handler addictions, okay, whatever their addiction is. Okay, so it could be sex, it could be drugs, it could be money, okay? Because materialism is definitely an obsession too, an addiction too. You know, people could be obsessed with uh shit. I'm hearing people being obsessed with, you know, role playing, a role of you know, I got everything, I'm abundant. I just don't understand individuals like this because like it kind of goes back to what I was feeling before I started this stream when I was looking at what is his name? What is that man's name? Damn it, Metro Boomin. He's in New York right now. He was doing something in the Lower East Side, and I don't know, like I was just looking at all the people in the video, and I'm like, you know, the thing is, this is all just a facade. That's what the industry is itself. It's just a facade. They give you all this money so that you can dress a particular part, right? It's just like cosplaying. But like the truth is, a lot of those individuals that you see in the industry, they're empty. They're soulless. And the only reason why they're able to continue doing what they're doing is because their addiction is being fed. Ugh, just empty, lifeless, low lives. That's all I'm getting. And yeah, I am getting something with money, okay? Now, let me just say this real quick because this, I knew this was gonna come up. I knew it was gonna come up because I shouldn't have. I won't say I shouldn't have did it, but I made this video earlier on the prosperity portal, and I was just basically saying, you know, I know people have, you know, done things to exploit me to try to turn me into a sex symbol, but that's not what I am. But thanks for thinking of me that way. I guess not really. The fuck. And anyway, you know, whatever you talk about is what you attract, right? And I'm not saying that in that way where like, okay, so if you talk about sex, you're going to attract sex. No, it's not what I mean. But like, as a reader, okay, as someone who is a divine messenger, whatever spirit leads me to is clear what is the topic of conversation for that time being, okay? So the topic of conversation right now are sex slaves. Quite literally. Like, I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being so fucking for real. Because the devil energy with this handler situation, you may not have ever even felt like that. And maybe you do, you know, because I'm really getting somebody who is a sex worker, okay? And there's no shade to you. We don't do that over on this channel, okay? We do not shame anybody for who they are or what they do, okay? Um, but I am getting this energy of maybe at one time you, I just feel like maybe you've adapted to it now, but at one time that wasn't you. That wasn't where you were at. That wasn't what you wanted. That wasn't you. You have aspirations and dreams beyond, you know, the physical form. And I just feel like maybe the money has seduced you into believing that, like, you know, oh, I'm good now. But because I'm this person, who is this? What is this? Like, for the devil to come out as the devil coming out as the first energy and being so big, hovering above these two people, you and your handler, this person is like they have status, okay? They have status, they have power. Could be Capricorn, but it doesn't have to be, okay? But that's what the devil card represents in tarot. So child, what is this? And then here go the world card with the temperance. Yeah, I'm trying to tell you something. And maybe this is waking you up to something. Maybe by me giving these messages, which I realize I can't stop giving messages. Like, even though I was like, oh, I'm about to just, you know, start doing this and start doing that. No, I am going to do those things and I'm gonna use my other platforms for what they're meant for, but also I'm gonna keep getting up here and delivering the messages because it's reaching the right people. I'm not doing this for popularity. I'm doing this because motherfuckers need to know the truth. Okay? And some people are too scared to tap into the truth like this. I'm not. I'm not fucking afraid of the industry. I'm not afraid of these motherfuckers who have status and power. I don't give a fuck. All right, because I really feel this energy coming in, trying to be intimidating and trying to be, trying to make me feel some type of way. I don't feel no motherfucking way, bitch. I don't feel no way at all. I'ma deliver the messages, cause they want to keep people in slavery. No, no, not if I have anything to do with it. You're not meant to be a slave, and the fact that somebody is so hell bent on keeping you, it's all money. They don't love you. They don't give a fuck about you. No matter how much they may treat you as if they don't care about you. They don't. They don't care about you, yo. You have an angel that is somebody who's a crossover loved one who you've always been connected to and you've always felt a connection to, and throughout your life, especially in times of despair, you think about this person, you mourn for this person, you cry for this person is here right now trying to give you internal strength. Okay, they want you to know that your image is not tarnished, that you still have a chance to create the life that you always dreamed about. But you got to get away from this individual or these individuals because, again, this is somebody. Who is this person? Who the fuck is this devil? Tell me, spirit. Because, like I said, I ain't scared. I don't give a fuck. I will say names. I ain't never been scared to say what the fuck I need to say. So, whoever your bitch ass is in here with your low life, raggedy ass, whether it's, listen, you ain't stopping nothing. You ain't silencing a damn thing. Period. Like I said, even in death, I will show up in other people's dreams and spirits and give them the messages to fucking and to say it and to expose the truth. You ain't never gonna be able to stop the truth from getting out though. I am the sword of truth that the world needs right now, bitch. Whoever you is, you dirty bastard. Cause if you gotta use and abuse other people, that means you weak. You weak as fuck. As much as you want to try to act like you scary and you big and bad and you got this and you got that. Yeah, they hold back from you. They hold back from you. This person is somebody that is seen as some type of mogul or some type of mentor. Okay, people they have apprentices under them. All right. Huh. I'm so fucking sick of picking up this energy. Like I just want to line all these motherfuckers up and just throw them in the gas chamber. That's what I want to do. I'm sick of these people. They are pollution to the earth. Even Mother Nature is pissed. Why you think all these natural disasters is happening? Cause the truth gotta be exposed. This shit gotta stop. Especially when it come to kids. The fuck is you doing? This is a kid. Again. Why the fuck, spirit? No. And then the tower card at the bottom. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, it's coming. It's coming. Ain't no. I'm just literally ain't no stopping me now. Okay. Period. This your grandmother. Your grandmother is the crossover love one that I was talking about. Okay. Your grandmother is she's one of your biggest protectors. All right. There's gonna be something that's gonna happen to where somebody threaten you with death. Listen, they could kill you, but they can't stop you from coming back. I'm getting necromancy vibes in this bitch heavily. Like, I'm sorry, it's not funny. It's not funny, but shit, I'm for real. They can't stop you from returning. They can't stop you from returning. Listen, they can kill your body, but they can't kill your spirit. Okay, you can haunt the fuck out of their ass. Whoever kill you, never let up on their ass. If they was to do this, but they not gonna kill you, I promise. Don't even let's not even entertain that. Yeah, you need to This person, I think I know who the fuck this is. I think I know who the fuck this is. Okay, there's multiple people. There's multiple people here. There's not just one giant, they're saying. Okay, there's multiple people who pose as these big powerful beings. And then let me just say something real quick, because I don't remember if it was on this stream or if it was on the prosperity portal stream. I had a motherfucker in here talking about I'm a real pimp. Bitch, don't ever come on my motherfucking stream again. Fuck is wrong with you? Yeah. Divine disruption. You out of your mind? Don't ever disrespect one of God's favorites like that again. You know who the fuck you talking to? Get your head chopped off. That's what spirit said. That ain't even coming from me. You be surprised when you vocal people how certain things get orchestrated in the spirit world to have your ass fucked up. I don't gotta do nothing. Trying to come in here and be intimidating or something. Bitch, I don't look at anybody that calls himself a pimp as somebody that's powerful. Y'all are the weakest people, actually. Y'all are the weakest. You think you're so fucking powerful? If you were powerful, you wouldn't have to use and abuse women. You'd be able to go make your own motherfucking lifestyle for yourself. Exactly. Weak ass. This is an individual who portrays themselves as somebody that's spiritual, okay? This is exactly who this individual is. They use spirituality as a front. All right. Oh my God. Oh my God. Here go that boy from last night, y'all. That reading from last night, that boy is back again. The rapper, remember? Back again. Because we talking about the sex industry, yo. We're talking about sex workers. Yeah, but we're talking about sex slavery, like I said. And this is so crazy. Why is we got the Prince of Pentacles coming out again, and then the Moon card again, exposure. That makes sense. Okay, all right, Spirit, because you did say that at the beginning of the message. This was exposure, and I'm like, what you mean? That's. Let's see. So there's 3 witches that are they're like the foundation to the control, I'm hearing. Like these 3 witches they use their power and sexuality to give this individual who poses as a spiritual guide, I'm hearing, not a leader, but a guide. This person could give, like, they could say like, hey, I'm going to tell you about your career. I'm going to tell you about how to be successful. I'm going to share with you industry secrets. Whoever this person is, they hate free spirits. You have to be a free spirit. You must be a free spirit, because they want to control us the most, okay? Us free spirits are the ones that don't conform. So that's exactly why they would have to try to control us, because they need us to conform. Because if we are disrupting what they're trying to do, which is continue to control people, don't you understand that that's a hindrance to their business, to their money? Now these 3 raggedy bitches, these 3 raggedy witches, they I don't know, the moon is looking kind of crazy. I don't know what's going on in terms of, like, maybe they did something. It could have even been with this 8-8 portal, but like the moon is like, bitch, the moon look like it's out for revenge. I don't know what's going on. Okay, so something could have happened. Yeah, and this individual, whoever this individual is, they wear different color contacts. Okay, they wear color contacts. All right. There could also be something with cooking involved. Okay, this person could cook food for you. Or they do candle magic. That's the other way I'm seeing this. But this it's not just candle magic that they do. They literally have to do sacrificing. And when I say sacrificing, that means a living thing, whether human or animal. Okay, they have to sacrifice. They need human blood or animal blood in order to continue this particular ritualistic shit. Again, we're channeling Hollywood. We're channeling Hollywood again. I really don't feel like this is the dirty bastard that was just on trial. I feel like this is him. I feel like this is somebody else. And you know what's crazy? The crazy part is I feel like this could be a woman. That's what's crazy. I feel like this could be a woman. Like, we don't talk about that enough, how women can be predators too. We don't talk about enough how women can do the same shit that men do. You know, and the thing is, man, them be the worst ones because they the ones that we overlook because we wouldn't expect that, right? We wouldn't assume, oh, this woman is brutalizing other women or brutalizing children, okay? Because I'm getting boys, okay? I'm getting boys. This person is sick. Something about the Fair Housing Act. So let's do one at a time, Spirit. Not too much at a time, okay? Um, why is this boy here again? What do you want to say? You know what? Goodness gracious. I thought that I already had said this. I thought I already said all this yesterday on the stream last night or whatever, Um, this boy is in a trunk. That's why he's coming through, because he's in a trunk. This car could be at a junkyard. It could be at like a chop shop or something like that. Okay. But this boy is in the trunk of a car. He just wants he's not at rest. Yeah, he's not at rest. His soul is not at rest. Mm, 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 mm. Whoever this woman is, because I'm getting that this is a woman. It's weird though because like uh, this is not a woman. This is someone who dresses. They dress as both. They cross dress. This person is a cross dresser, okay? By day, they show up as one thing, and by night, they show up as something completely different. This person is an in the closet freak, okay? They do things that, oh man, yeah. It's sexual energy because they need, like, sexual energy is the most powerful way to gain power and control, right? So that's where the whole mm, that's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. Talking about calling 911. This young rapper, okay, was killed at a party. There was some type of event that was happening, and they were assaulted. And this individual, man, tell me more, Spirit. This pisses me off. I don't even know. It's so sickening to me. Like, it's so sickening to me. Who is this? This person uses mental control, mind control. Now, how this works, okay? Um, you ever seen somebody be able to use telekinesis, for instance, where you see somebody moving tinfoil or envelopes or any other objects with their mind? This is the equivalent of that, but it's hijacking your mind. It's called remote viewing. This individual uses remote viewing in a hypnotic kind of way. So they put you under some type of hypnosis, or they put their victims, should I say, under some type of hypnosis in order to keep them unaware that their mind is being hijacked. And then at any You could be anywhere in the world. They don't have to be anywhere close to you, in any close proximity to you. They can literally tap into your mind. Okay. Somebody may even be calling, they may use, I'm just getting something when it comes to like being called crazy, being called mental. Okay. There's something wrong with you. That is all a ploy to get you to feel like you're going crazy rather than realizing that you actually are onto something. You feel like your spidey senses are tingling because they are. You know exactly what it is, but also I feel like you keep getting too close, so then they got to throw you off the scent. Here go the Hierophant now. Wherever you go, you get followed. Okay, this person has watchers. Okay, that do their bidding for them. Um, there's surveillance. There's different systems to notify others. You know, group chats, all type of shit, to where they know where you are at all times. That's how they keep tabs on you. And it's mostly just to see, like, what are you doing? They have to maintain control of you this way. Is this person a helper spirit, this chariot here? Because I don't know why I'm getting that. The Emperor. Hmm. Give me one more, spirit. And then the Star. What the fuck? So there's at least 3 people and 3 witches. And then there's a person who's just fucking, somebody's mind is warped. Okay? Somebody's mental is, somebody's disturbed. Like, their mind is not, this is not you that I'm picking up. This is, I don't know who the hell this person is, but they have some type of, they feel like they're you. I don't fucking know. This is weird. What the fuck? This person feels like they are a reflection of you. Like, they feel like I'm you and you're me. Like, you guys are supposed to trade places. Okay? Somebody feels like you're the good one and they're the bad one, but they were supposed to be the good one and you're supposed to be the bad one. So they when they experience turmoil and you're experiencing joy, they don't like that. Somebody feels like they're a replica of you. Ugh. Listen, no one, there's no such thing as destiny swapping. No one can destiny swap with you. That's not possible. Okay, if something was meant to be yours, if you were meant to have a particular life, whatever the case may be, that spirit gave you when you came into this world, no one can destiny swap. That's not a real thing. Okay, people could try to destiny swap. They could try to be you. They could try to take your place, but they can't. If it was already ordained that the Most High said this is what it's going to be for you, that's what the fuck it is. No one can stop it or block it. Period. Period. Just know that. Whoever this weirdo is, this person is fucking weird, bro. They play around in the graveyard. They calling upon deities. These deities ain't even trying to hear that shit though. Not even the moon is trying to hear that shit. The moon is like, shut the fuck up. Quite literally, that's how the moon looks. The moon looks irritated. That tells you something. Hello? If the moon is annoyed with this shit, and somebody's just this motherfucker, like, just be real and say you gay. Just be gay. If that's the case, just be gay. Because clearly you like little boys. Whoever the fuck this is, not collective. I'm talking about whoever these dirty lowlifes are. Because somebody clearly likes, they clearly cross dress, and they clearly they got two men. They got two men wrapped around their finger. Mm-hmm. They got two men wrapped around their finger. This could even be like a form of blackmail, like I got something on you, so you got to do what I say, type of vibes. So that's what they do. They love to use people. Yep, there's threats of harm. Okay, yeah, death card, cause somebody was a witness to something. Yep, there's an eyewitness. There's an eyewitness here. There's more than one eyewitness, but it feels like there's one prominent eyewitness that is willing to expose the truth. I know that's right. Listen, I commend anybody that's brave enough to stand up and speak the fucking truth, even in the face of danger. Fuck that. Truth will always prevail over darkness. These men, what is up with all these men that are just being controlled and they're like under a spell. Like all where is your backbone? This why I can't, let me hush. Let me just hush. Spirit, what else? So this boy wants to be found. That's number one. I'm gonna be honest, because I be knowing what I'm talking about. What I'm not, because I'm not just talking up the side of my neck. I don't feel like this boy is going to be found because there's something that's happening with this vehicle to where this boy is going to just he's decomposing inside the back of this car, in the back in this trunk. Okay, there's like some clothing items or something like that in the back seat of the car. Listen, maybe this car is this car so this car is about to be impounded. This car is not impounded yet. This car is about to be impounded. But I don't know. Like, imagine me thinking that, the officials, the authorities are going to see this video and be able to go and find the boy's body before they impound the car and crush it. Or hold on. They put a battery in your bag. Because somebody's not mortal. Somebody's immortal. Everything is a lie. Let the truth unfold. Disturb the peace. No justice, no relief. I know that's the fuck right. Okay. All right. Where this car is somewhere in Hollywood. Okay. There's taller buildings around where this car is. So this would be somewhere in like where the Walk of Fame is. Okay. Or somewhere near there, like on a side street or something like that. All right. Yeah, I am getting like you can see the lights from wherever the location of this vehicle is. You can see the lights. There's something about that building with the curtains. I don't remember what it's called, but it's near that building. That building, you can see it in the vicinity. Um, like you can see it in the distance wherever this car is. Okay. There go that motherfucker trying to hide again. This person could be white. Okay, the individual who's trying to hide. But somebody paid for this. Somebody paid. All right. It's so many messages coming out at once. Okay, so we're not talking about the boy anymore. Somebody paid for you. Somebody paid for you. They bought you from somebody, and they feel like you belong to them. They feel like they own you because they bought you from somebody. And they felt like you were a wise investment based off of either your physical, what you look like, or something that you can do. Okay, some type of ability that you have. All right, they bought you. No bad deed goes unpunished, though. So I'm not sure if get it back in blood, not literally, but remain intelligent and determined. So get it back in blood. This card really was about, it's like, it's the energy of divine rage. Okay, like don't let up until you get everything you deserve. And of course they're going to be throwing at you, trying to attack you from all angles, but don't stop. Don't stop. Do not quit. Okay. um Aquarius, Capricorn, Aries, Aquarius again, Cancer, Leo, a lot of Aquarius energy here, a lot of star energy here, illumination. Like when you look in the sky, it's dark as fuck, right? But then like the stars, they penetrate that darkness, right? Something is penetrating the darkness. It's being revealed, okay? Somebody's also talking from the grave, like they're talking from beyond the grave. They're giving hints, details beyond the grave. All right. So something is going to be revealed one way or the other, even if people do all this stupid illusion bullshit to keep it hidden. It can't be hidden. It can't. It can't. Just not possible. Now, in regards to the person who bought you, now I'm not trying to be funny, but like this happened as a newborn. You were just a baby when you were bought. Okay, and this could have something to do with a Jewish religion. Okay, I also talked about the Masonic lodges in that stream last night. You know, this is somebody who holds some type of power. Okay, this person could be very large in build, like they could be very stocky. Okay, they could also be very tall, like just given the physical attributes. um Spiritual misconduct, exactly. So this person is again an individual who has power. They have some type of influence, and they feel like they own you. Okay, this is the reason why you've been surveillance all your life, and unbeknownst to you, I feel. Okay, this is the reason why you are experiencing what you're experiencing right now, because it's like it's time for the truth to come out. It's time for this shit to come to an end. That divine justice, okay, that is the point of divine disruption, honey child. Okay, you got to disturb the motherfucking peace in order to get justice, right? Because nobody's ever going to know what's happening if they don't talk about it. You know, if it's not talked about, then how are people going to get the justice that they deserve? All right. Now, anybody that may pop on this video at any time of this being streamed, or after it's streamed, and you are one of the individuals you cross watching as one of the dirty sleazeball motherfuckers, I wish you nothing but hell and torture for the rest of your days. That's all you deserve. No, I'm not going to be kind. No, I'm not going to be compassionate. Why would I? Why should I be kind and compassionate to evil ass demonic people like you? You're fucking terrible. Okay, you don't own nobody. I don't care how much money you paid for somebody. You don't own no motherfucking body. And you're a sick, twisted individual to think that you can own somebody. And the fact that you're such a low life to the point where you don't even feel powerful, you don't even feel valid without being able to control people is proof that you need to just off yourself. Get the fuck out of here. We don't need you here. We don't need you here. Get the fuck out of here. People like you do not belong on the planet. We got Leo energy here, Mercury energy here, in the fourth house here. Okay, communication about a house could be coming through right now. Okay, it is Leo season, so it could be coming through right now at Leo season. Okay, um, communication in regards to some type of facility as well. This is some type of facility that is in charge of watching you or in charge of reporting back about you. Okay, this is all being exposed in Leo season, period, point blank. I mean, it is the season of the sun. Okay, what does the sun do? It shines bright, right? Just like that star energy. Okay, so I could be talking about Aquarius. I could also be talking about just an individual who was always born to be a star, or someone who has been seen by other people as being a star, but maybe they don't see that for themselves. Okay. Eight of Wands. Again, communication is going to be given to you this month during Leo season about this situation. I also see this very tall tower looking building. Okay, this looks to be where the people meet at. Specifically the witches, though, they do something in the woods, in the wilderness. Listen, the wilderness is gonna start fighting back. Listen, we putting everybody on notice. The trees, the bees, the birds, okay, the wolves, the bats. All of nature is on notice. So the nature will eat your ass alive, whoever you dirty witches are. Dirty, rotten scoundrels, damn it. Got me stuttering and shit because I'm sick of this. Somebody could drive a Mustang. I just heard Mustang Sally. Okay. Somebody is from the 70s. I don't know who the hell this is, but listen, I'm pulling. I just pulled some cards again, but whoever this is that I'm picking up, this family, it smells like hamster piss. I'm not trying to be funny. Like, these people are dirty. Like, they're really dirty, actually. Like, like whenever my whenever my psychic gifts pick up in this way, where it's like I can smell it, like it's not a clear audience thing, it's not a clairvoyant thing, it's a smell. I just be like, yuck, like it stink. It do stink real bad. Somebody smell like rat and cat and hamster piss. Like, this people have multiple animals. They could have a lot of cats, rabbits, okay, birds that them birds that do that. These people stink though. This family is filthy. I'm getting a husband, a wife, and a kid. Okay. They're saying that there was also another kid, but they passed away. All right, so they take it how it applies. Cause I know somebody gonna resonate with this shit. But these people stink. They dirty as fuck. Like, you need to clean your house. The fuck. What the fuck? This shit stink. Whoa. Whoa. I ain't never smelled nothing like that before. I mean, I have. That's what's crazy. I done been in somebody's. No, it wasn't even a house. It was they motel room. This was years and years ago now, man. But I still remember that shit so vividly, like it was 5 minutes ago. Oh, it just stayed. It's just like moldy clothes and mildewy towels, and I don't know what the fuck. Oh, it's a trailer. That's why these people live in a trailer. I'm not laughing at the fact that they live in a trailer, but like, it's making sense. Well, how you gonna have all these animals in this trailer? That is nasty. Y'all, please clean that shit up. Anyway, what about them, spirit? What is y'all stupid? Yo, stupid. Don't be showing me stuff like this. Yo. So who are these people, Spirit? Bird shit, cat shit, rabbit shit, just shit everywhere. Just yuck. This is gross. How can anyone live like this? Somebody need to call 911. Ooh, okay, so mm, mm, mm. Whoever this person is that's trying to leave, I feel like it's the woman. She's a key player. She played an important role in some type of demise or in some type of. So she is supposed to be like a spell like she is a. It's not a magician. It's called a I just heard warlock, but no, um. She's a magician. Okay, like I'm not gonna take that away from her. She does have some type of power for sure, but the thing is, she's abused her power. But I feel like she's having a change of heart for some reason. Okay, something is making her want to either end whatever they've been doing in regards to controlling you, or she wants out. Like she wants out of the marriage or the relationship. Maybe she's tired of smelling that cat and rat shit. I don't know. Yeah, but the thing is somebody is trying to keep her there. Like, no, we're ride or dies. Not in this environment. Where we riding to? The fuck? The wheels ain't even. The wheels is busted out. The vehicle can't even go nowhere. I don't know. I feel like laughing at this person is making them mad, but I don't give a damn. Oh my god, I don't care because what? This nasty. I ain't gonna hold you. It's pretty gross. Heart to heart. Somebody wants to have a heart to heart. Cutting through illusions. Your spirituality has helped you to be disillusioned. Okay, your spirituality is actually pivotal because whatever control they were having, that's probably what it is. They don't have no control over you no more. Maybe they consistently trying to get control over you, but they realizing that they just can't control your ass no more. Okay, you definitely were the black sheep. Okay, you definitely needed to take you a spiritual bath. That's what I'm seeing. You need to take you a spiritual bath. Somebody could be pregnant. Somebody's expecting a baby. Hold the fuck on. Hold the fuck on. Somebody's expecting a baby, but they're confused as how they're pregnant. What? Excuse me? Make this make sense, spirit. They confused as to how they got pregnant because they're supposed to be on birth control. They're supposed to be able to. They're supposed to. I don't know. Something about they not supposed to be able to get pregnant, but they're pregnant. Okay. I don't know. This is crazy. Oh god. Oh god. So if they can't get to you, they're gonna get to your child. This is the person that you're involved with. Is this the handler situation, spirit? Yes, they're saying. Okay, you ain't gotta say it so loud. Heard you loud and clear. So is this that same situation? You had dirty money. Money laundering is here, stealing, illegal obtaining illegal money. Okay. Pretty much same shit I've been picking up, right? Graduation day. Something okay, so because of you've reached a particular ranking in the spiritual realm now, and you're at peace. Okay, whoever this is that I'm picking up on, you're at peace now. You found internal balance. And because of that, these motherfuckers can't touch you. They can't stop you. They can't block you. You're graduating. Okay, you're moving on to a level where you're unreachable. Okay, you'll be unrecognizable at this level. Okay, and everything that you've acquired since you've been in this horrible situation, it's like it is helping you. It is the thing that it's your catalyst. It's the catalyst for your success, because now it's like there is no reason to stay stuck with anything tied to anything of the past, because you recognize that it was all control in the first place. You're moving on to freedom. You're moving on to liberation. Okay? You're getting the fuck away. You're escaping this shit. This is a cult energy yet again. Okay? Same raggedy motherfuckers popping up. Like, when are y'all gonna fall over and die? We're tired of you. Okay? We need you to just, you know, the same way you keep trying to tell all of us to give up. No, you give up. You give up. We don't need your dusty ass on the planet. Give up. Go away immediately. Okay, so the person who's pregnant, the reason why you got knocked up because somebody did something to compromise your birth control, or they did something to, like, maybe they said that they was wearing a condom and they wasn't. Okay, intentionally got you pregnant. Okay, because they couldn't. You're not a capable sacrifice anymore. It's not possible to sacrifice you anymore. You know too much. So now they're gonna use the baby. Okay. So Spirit, any last minute messages before I close this out? That boy, he wants to be found, man. Like, his soul is crying. That's exactly what I hear. Like, he is in distress, not because he's alive anymore, but because of what happened to him. He's in mental turmoil, and I get it. And you know what? Matter of fact, with this new, listen, I know what I can do. I know what I can do, and I'm gonna do it too. Cause fuck no. Y'all need to be poisoned yourself. We need to start poisoning y'all. Matter of fact, that's what we should start doing. As soon as we catch them in the act, beat them at their own game. You got to keep playing the role like they got you under control, and then you get them in a vulnerable position, and then you take their ass out. But let me not say that, though, because I don't want you executing somebody, and then they come back and be like, well, she said that we should kill. They do deserve to die, but we got to do things the right way, y'all. When I'm saying the things that I'm saying, I'm speaking from frustration and sickness. Okay, just sick of these people. But I know that we can't kill them, even though that they've done everything to try to kill us. We can't kill them. We got to play by the rules, unfortunately. But justice will be coming from this. I promise you. Justice will be coming from this. Could you get the fuck out of my live stream, okay? Liking and unliking shit. Get the fuck out. I don't give a fuck if you like it or unlike it. Just get the fuck out. Don't be here. You here for the wrong reasons anyway. Get your punk ass out of here. Thank you, little bitch. Like you keep coming up in my live stream for. I told y'all on many occasions I recognize energy signatures very easily. I recognize who's here. Anytime you pop up in here, you think you incognito just because I can't see your bitch ass. I can see you by smelling you energetically. Are you fucking dumb? I'm too seasoned. You can't trick me, you dumb motherfuckers. Stop coming up in here doing weird shit, thinking you fucking with my algorithm. I don't give a fuck about an algorithm. You know my truth still gets out. Did you know that? I'm causing a frenzy on TikTok at this point. Y'all focus on the wrong shit. Y'all focus on the wrong shit. You keep coming here thinking that you bothering something. You not. You see how the messages still get out? Even though your bitch ass being here trying to fuck with stuff? You don't fuck with nothing but your own mental. That's why you so obsessed with watching me. You obsessed with trying to find out, is she gonna tell on me yet? Yes, dummy. I'm gonna tell on you. I have no loyalty to none of y'all motherfuckers. Fuck you. That's my sentiments. Now I'm gonna go about finishing enjoying my life while y'all suffer. Because that's all you can do. You damn sure can't thrive. I ain't gonna let you rest. You ain't gonna have a moment of peace fucking with me. No. You don't get to be peaceful. I'm gonna disturb your peace at every moment I get, just by getting on the internet and saying exactly what the fuck it is, because y'all hate that. Y'all thought you was gonna stop me from getting up here and doing my job. This is my job, and I happen to love it, actually. I ain't never gonna not like giving the messages that need to be given. Bitch. I'm not a tarot reader. I'm a seer. I see it all. I don't need physical eyes to see it. That's why I always know when you here. Because I see you. I smell your stank ass. Okay? And you need to go brush your teeth. Shoot. Yeah, watch. They don't even be knowing I be setting traps for their ass, okay? Like, they've been stalking and harassing me all this damn time. Okay, well, the proof of the stalking and harassment is every time they come up in my motherfucking live streams. And then when they get on the internet and they try to retaliate, well, see? Gotcha. Snuffed you out. I didn't even have to say much, did I? I just had to say some little insulting words and trying to retaliate. Exactly, because you're a stalker. Stalker. Think of how weird it is that you don't even get to live your own regular life because all you do is obsess over me 24/7 and what I'm gonna say. That sounds like a guilty motherfucker to me. If you ain't guilty, why you so obsessed with me? Exactly. If I ain't speaking the truth, why you so concerned with what I'm speaking? If it's lies and delusion, if I'm just crazy, why the fuck you keep coming back for more? Because you're guilty, motherfucker. Call 911. Oh, man. I guess that concludes this this channel message. I guess that concludes this channel message, honey. I think people are finally starting to get it, though. It's like no matter what they do, they cannot defeat me. Slander ain't gonna work. Gossip ain't gonna work. Smear campaigns ain't gonna work. Following me around ain't gonna work. Trying to intimidate me ain't gonna work. None of it is gonna work. You ain't stopping me. You just making me go harder. We rebuke you. We rebuke you. And we ask that the Most High comes and collects your ass real quick, because we don't need you. You're useless to us. You're useless to the planet. You're a pollution. And we're trying to get back to that space where, you know, remember when we used to be recycle, reduce, reuse. But not you, though. We do want to become more sustainable and more loving to the planet. And people who are not full of love, they got to get the fuck on. Wicked people got to get the fuck on. Ain't no repentance. You ain't gonna repent. You need to worry about if God gonna forgive you. That's what you need to worry about. And all the things that you've done against us, to any of the chosen ones that have been targeted, understand that the justice is being served now, hot and fresh. Hot and fresh. Like that $5 pizza you love. How does she be knowing these things? I know everything. Because it comes straight from the heavens. Oh, justice is coming for that ass. For some of y'all. Be afraid. Be very fucking afraid.